to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. Oh, well,
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Let's go now.
He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Gibbs. Ooh. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Laporta in motion. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready, set. Ready.
Now Milton. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right. Back. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Until play action with Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cut.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Jacobs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Back. Cowboy 80.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Picked as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Ready. Ready. 50. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's caught. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
19 Chargers. Let's go now. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then the beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Blue, 32. Cut.
On 2nd down, Love will try and set up the screen to Hill. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
A 2-yard loss.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Packers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
On play action, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, white, yellow, ready.
Here's Love. field. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On the ready.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And the Packers are likely going to be set up with a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Stearns. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Come on, come on.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Okay, ready.
Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a third down and 4.
Tag! Viking 18! Let's go!
Try and throw with Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Come on, set! 50, green! Hut, hut!
Love to throw it on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's caught by Golden, right side. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Smash, red. Set.
Now Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go for it. Run. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a package 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the... And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down, they need 3.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's down at about the 8. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
45. White. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Love. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. One final throw before the break. That's going to be caught. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Come on, set. 60.
On first down, it's Love. All alone is Golden. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To throw is Love. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Matthew Judon, his second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready. Go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Love. That is pulled in at the 5.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive goals. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
On the double.
Ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal.
Let's ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown tonight. Extra point by McManus. Up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Check. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From 29, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throw on the run is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Slav, a man in motion. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Our run here with Gibbs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! Here we go, here we go! Madden Lions!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Set, hut. Blue strike. 52 blue. Ready.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's now back close to the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Matthew Judon. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Ready, go. Set, cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Roll. Check smash. Ready,
Handoff. Gibbs running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. He's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Quickly to Laporta for the RPO. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Let's go. Blue, set.
Love to throw it on first down. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Set, hunt. 33, yellow. Set.
Now Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Red, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. 10 black. Red, cycle. Ready?
To throw is Love. Flush to his right. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
1st down, Lions.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco with.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Oh, yeah. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain